Are you having problems with Camtasia? Let me know down below what your problems are because most likely I already had them. I've been in talks with Camtasia, uh, supposed to be the head of the tech support there. I feel as though the company hasn't taken me seriously. They said, I got the impression, I don't want to quote, but I'm pretty positive. I'm not going to say I'm 100% positive. I'm pretty positive they said they never heard of the problems I'm having and stuff like that. So where do I even start with the many problems I've been having? Lagging audio, audio out of sync, and sometimes it might be in sync for the first 5-10 minutes of the video, and then it goes out of sync. Um, they told me to get a new microphone. I bought this Blue Yeti. So I have my RE20 professional microphone going into a processor, going into the audio interface, then into the computer. They said, oh, it wasn't tested with that setup. Get this here. And it got worse with what they told me to get. And that's just one thing. That's not even talking about the video aspect of it. Many videos got ruined because were unusable. I couldn't put it up because of just the voice lagging. So I want to put this out there because I don't think I'm the only one or the very few ones. In fact, I'm positive I'm not. Because recently, in the past week or two, I went to my phone and did a Google. And asked Google, do other people complain about audio voice being out of sync with Camtasia, or am I the only one? Says, no, you're definitely not the only one to complain about the audio and video being out of sync with Camtasia. It's a commonly reported issue that's been discussed on TechSmith forums, Reddit, and various edit. But what upsets me is they keep pushing to sell more and more and more, but they don't fix their shit. I'm going to tell you, after doing research and the problems I've been running into, I'm going to tell you who Camtasia is good for. Because I really don't do anything fancy with mine. Every now and then, I'll shrink my video screen a little bit. This here is recording right. I'll do it in this video here. My video screen will be thing, and there'll be a dynamic background underneath on the bottom layer of this here picture that you see me in, and that's basically all I do. And that gets out of sync. That can be done in other programs. I just recently found, and they offered to refund me at least twice. I said, look, I have more than that in it. I mean, I have a lot of time learning the program and this and that. And I'm no youngster, and at my age, I really don't want to fart around learning another program. I like your program. I like the simplicity of it. I want it to work properly, but it just does not work. But they keep pushing new updates and want you to buy this and want you to buy that. I had a hacked version of it, a cracked version of it, and then I purchased it eventually, and nothing but problems. So let me know down below what problems you're having with Camtasia. Then with HDR, I was told it's a specific. Sometimes I record video with my phone, and I just want to cut parts of the video out. So I'll put that into Camtasia, and because it's a 4K video and it's HDR resolution, high dynamic resolution, it's all washed out in Camtasia. Camtasia can't even do that. I was told, oh, it's a special codec for it that they need to buy. It's a Samsung thing. No, it's not, because I just Googled that Camtasia video, my HDR video that I record with my phone in Camtasia looks all washed out. Why? And the response is, it says your iPhone HDR video looks washed out because Camtasia has limited native support for HDR, wider color space, and 10-bit color depth. Okay, so you can't use high definition HDR video with it. Now, I even bought a new webcam, $200 Logitech Brio or MX Brio right here. I just bought that trying to get this stuff fixed with Camtasia, and it just does not work. This video has an HDR setting, so I inquired. I have the check mark. Even on my other camera had HDR webcam. Why? I had it checked, and I inquired. You can ask AI, Google AI this. AI is great. And the reason for this is that's not washed out right now is because the software takes this high resolution camera and Camtasia dumbs it down because it's being all recorded in the computer right here in the program. So Camtasia dumbs so if you have a good webcam, and using Camtasia, you're wasting your money. So who's Camtasia good for? It's simple. I will give it that. Maybe a whiteboard, but you can do that in other programs. I don't know who Camtasia is actually good for. I really don't. Because I'm going to tell you something really, really, if you ever rendered any videos, Camtasia, I'm going to tell you something really, really. I imported, maybe about 2-3 months ago, I imported one of my videos that I recorded with my phone into a program called Wondershare. It was a trial program, and it showed fine. DaVinci Resolve, sometimes it showed fine, sometimes it didn't. I know I did a video that I really wanted, and Camtasia couldn't handle it. DaVinci Resolve did. It was an HDR video. But my videos in Camtasia has been taking me a long time to render. I just put, within the past 48 hours, I recorded another video with my phone, and I'm sick, ill with the flu. I think I'm getting on the other side of it now. But anyway, I recorded another video with my phone. It was all washed out in Camtasia. So, okay, I went to Wondershare. It looked fine. I was going to worry about hacking it and worry about that. I thought, you know what? I just bought the perpetual license for it. It has nice AI features because part of the video I had AI talk. I did a text to speech in it. With Wondershare, the program's like the perpetual license was like $70. So I actually bought it. And I guess upgrades are like $20, $30. And if I want the additional features like AI stuff, you use that up as you go along. You don't have to pay $1,000 or $600 for a year subscription of something you might only use a couple times. So they gave me like 1,000 AI credits or something. I don't even know what I used. Not that many to do a 2-3 minute talk, have this text to speech AI voice come in. But I bought the Camtasia program. I own that program, but they want for me to get audio and all this stuff. I got to buy the subscription for all that stuff. I don't know who Camtasia is good for. I really don't. That's why if you ever use your webcam live, in certain situations versus recording in Camtasia, and you wonder why it looks so much better live than it does recorded, because Camtasia dumbs down your webcam if you have a decent, good quality webcam. So you overbought a webcam for Camtasia. Um, I really don't. The only good thing I have to say is their tech support didn't tell me to go fly a kite. I'm surprised. I think they're about up to that. We just come to the conclusion that I come to it, and then after I thought about it, about 3 4 hours later, I got an email because I did some more stuff with them, working back and forth. This has been going on for months, and they said the only thing I can think of that can possibly help at this point is uninstall it and reinstall it. And I just come to that same conclusion also. And I did that, and I did a little 2 minute test video. This is going to be the first video I did after uninstalling it and reinstalling it. We're going to see how long, if this lags um, or not, gets out of sync. It may or may not. Sometimes when it first started doing it, it didn't do it until when I was doing longer videos, 20, 30, 40 minute videos. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I see it's 11 minutes already with Camtasia. Um, I just want to say you are not alone if you have problems with Camtasia. They have many problems, and they keep pushing for products to buy products, to subscribe, and this and that, like their product's the best. Fix your shit first before you keep pushing new stuff or other stuff that probably don't work, that there's problems. Fix your stuff. That's my opinion. That's my belief. And for as long as this has been going on, the audio sync problems with Camtasia have been happening forever. And I asked, hey, when I went to my Samsung Galaxy phone, Android phone, and asked Google this, does Wondershare have the audio syncing issue like Camtasia does, where the voice and the video is out of sync? It says yes, Wondershare video editing software can have audio syncing issues similar to Camtasia, but it also offers tools to fix the problem. But the first time it said it to me, yes, it does, but it don't have as many like Camtasia has. Maybe I worded it different. I'm going to see if I can look. Okay, here it is. Do other people complain about audio voice being out of sync with Camtasia, or am I the only one? Okay, no, I'm not. We already went through that. I'm not the only one. Okay, what's this one here? When recording audio with a webcam with Wondershare, does it experience lagging audio like Camtasia does? That's what I asked. Audio lagging during webcam recording is a general problem for all screen recording software, including Wondershare Filmora and Camtasia, and can be caused by inadequate system resources. To reduce audio, insufficient resources. Okay. No, you're definitely not the only one. That was that other question. But anyway, Wondershare can experience it, but not like Camtasia does. So you are not alone. So anyway, I just bought Camtasia. I did a, I had about a 45-minute 4K high resolution video I recorded with my phone. Sometimes I just upload it to YouTube, but this here I edit one part out of it. So I put it in Wondershare, and Wondershare did it. I ended up buying it after that because I didn't want their Wondershare logo on it. But if you're okay with the Wondershare logo, that you want it, fine. There's a hack around for it, but then you're not going to get the 4K, and you can redo it. But to get rid of the Wondershare logo, put it in CapCut, and I'm not going to do all that crap. I'm too old for that anymore. And Wondershare was pretty reasonably priced, I think. I think Camtasia, for all the problems that it has and all this, it's overpriced. You know, now with Camtasia with their AI stuff, should they do like Wondershare? And for this much money, you get this much, and it deducts credit as for whatever you use. However they figure that out, I don't know. I think that's a great model. And of course, the more credits you buy at one time, it gets a lot cheaper. Wondershare or Camtasia, you pay for the thing. If you use 10 times a day, 10 people are at that one computer using it 24/7 and getting the AI benefits, great. If you're one person, use it once a week, you're better off with something else, in my opinion. So you definitely aren't the only one suffering all kinds of problems with Camtasia. Then I had jerky video in Camtasia after it was rendered, and now rendering. That's why I started getting that in this video that was 40-some minutes long. I had to edit about a 3-minute section out. It come out to be a 39-minute, a little bit more than 39-minute video. It took about 30 minutes. There's a 4K high resolution 60 frames per second video that Wondershare rendered in about 30 minutes. Camtasia would have taken hours, a couple hours to do that. It's not, I was ready to go out and buy a computer. I have a medium down the road computer, not top end, not bottom end. My graphics card probably, I don't know, probably 3-4 years old now. It's supposed to, but it's fine. I mean, I did all kinds of stuff to this computer trying to get Camtasia to work because I really wanted it to work. That's one of the first programs I used. I like it. It's simple. And I still do like it. And I still do like the simplicity of it. But is it worth all the headaches I'm having? Hell no. Is it worth all the headaches you're having? Probably not. I just don't know what to tell you. I haven't done screen recording and all that stuff with Wondershare, but I heard there is a way you can do it. I know Camtasia, you should be able to have 2 webcams or something hooked up at the same time with Camtasia. They should give you an option instead of record the screen or another webcam or a video source, because I know a lot of times I would display something and want to show something that I'm talking about here that's on my desk. And with Camtasia, there's no way I can do that and keep the camera on me. So what I would do is go to OBS, open up that, and put that video camera in OBS and display in OBS and do a screen and have that showing on my screen and do a screen record with Camtasia and capture what the OBS is capturing. That's how I did that. And should you have to? No. For something simple, Camtasia I believe they could simply add another option to do a webcam, another video source instead of a screen, or an additional video source and a screen. I don't know. I'm not a computer programmer, thankfully. I'm a hands-on more type of person, but you are not alone, and don't keep fighting the problem with Camtasia with the audio and video issues, because you're not going to win no matter what Camtasia tells you to do. I bought this microphone here. I bought, another webcam. I had a Logitech Streamcam I was using. It was fine. And I started having more and more problems. Possibly what some of the problems was, Camtasia keeps a copy of the recordings in it. Maybe gets too full of the recordings over time period. And you just got to empty it out and start all over again. Like a backup copy in case it crashes or something. I don't know what the problem is. That's for Camtasia to figure out. They're the ones getting the big money for this program that don't work, and they keep selling to people programs that don't work for so many people. So it does not work with a high-end webcam. So if you use your phone as a webcam, and do a high definition video HDR, it's not going to work in Camtasia. Well, I don't know if it will or not with Camtasia, because it could dumb it down because it's not recorded already. You're doing the recording in the program, so it could dumb it down as it streams it into the program. I'm unsure about that, but you're not going to get the high definition video. You're going to get a dumbed down version of it if it's going to work at all. It's going to be just like this picture here. This is not high definition resolution HDR video that the camera supports. Camtasia don't support it. And Wondershare, for me to do the dynamic background, like the outskirts of what my picture is here, it's called a dynamic background. In Wondershare, all you do, it's a layer. You layer the videos. So you put that underneath, like this here video, and that's it. And then you resize your picture to make it how much border space you want around it. And there's a way to put the curves in. So you might have to do 2 or 3 manual steps, more so than in Camtasia. Because Camtasia, all them toys and stuff, neat things are right there in front of you. But it was not hard to do that. I only did it once so far, playing around with it. And that was before I bought it, purchased it, and it worked fine. So there you have it. Just don't feel alone that it's just you or your computer with your issues with Camtasia. It's Camtasia itself that has the problems. And it breaks my heart to have to say this, but I don't think it's right for the company not to put out, hey, we're having problems, our program does have problems, for them not to admit it. I think that's a bunch of bullshit, that you have this company here that won't admit they have problems. Yes, we got problems. We know about it. We're working on it, or whatever. No, they just keep pushing products out, trying to get money. And in my opinion, that's stealing at this point here with what they're doing, all the many issues that I've been facing with Camtasia, and quite a few others, I'm sure, have been facing the same issues. So just ask Google or AI about Camtasia and the problems it has. You will see you're not alone. And for up until I did that, I thought, well, maybe I am maybe it is me or my computer setup or maybe something weird going. It's not. It's lots of people are having the same issues. So sorry to break it to you, but at least someone's telling you the truth. And it's not Camtasia. I've been battling it for months. So anyway, I'm gonna end this here. I just want to let you know you're not alone. Try Wondershare. Try it's free to try. You can use it. I'll put a watermark on it. Look how long it takes to render a video. Um, how quickly it'll render compared to Camtasia. I mean, maybe maybe Camtasia was lagging because it had probably 100, 200 copies of videos in there that I did that it saved. I forgot what they called them. But anyway, I got rid of it, cleaned it out. Maybe it'll render this video good. Um, a lot of times I use Rev in Camtasia now to do it because I like that background and it's just a click. You ain't got to click it no more. The mono thing that they took away when they did the Rev package thing that you got to unpackage it to click mono so both speakers get it. I said something to them about that for a while. They should put that back so people can make it come out both stereos without unpacking it. I found a workaround in my other audio interface. I'm using another one that they said they tested with Focusrite. I was using Euphora. Yeah, Euphora UM 420 or something like that. I can't. Let me get Euphora UMC 204 HD audio interface, Behringer. And they said, oh, it wasn't tested with that. So now I got a Focusrite interface. And we'll see if this messes up with this. I don't think there'll be a difference between the interfaces. I just think it's the whole program all the time because there's no difference with this microphone right here at all. And I'm not using this right now. I'm using this one here is into the audio interface. This is a USB mic. This one's on, as you can hear. This one is not. So anyway, we're going to end this video here. It's now like a 30-minute video and see what it does. This is the first real test after I deleted it and reinstalled it. Maybe that's all you have to do. I don't know. I'm just tired of fighting with it. I lost numerous videos that I took the time out to record and make and was unable to post or do anything with because the audio syncing issue, it would be off here, like 5 minutes in the video would start being off a little bit. You fix that, 10 minutes, 20 minutes down the road, it's off some more. That's my puppy wanting my attention. Yes, I know you're there. Come here. You want to see? You want the people to see you? Come here. Come here. Ah, easy. Here, you gotta look at the camera. That's there. There you go. This is my puppy. This is my baby. She wants attention, and that's all she wants. So anyway, now she's all happy. But anyway, good luck with your Camtasia issues. You're not gonna uninstall it and reinstall it. Might help. There's a process for it. You can reach out to their tech support, and they'll email you a thing. They have it pre-prepared already. How to do it, how to save if you have stuff saved, how to save that. And come on, get down. Get down. Stop being a brat. Ah! She just knocked some stuff over. Ugh. Plus, I haven't been paying attention to her much in the past couple of days since I've been under the weather with the flu or COVID or whatever. I don't know. Some bullshit. Well, anyway, all right. And I hope you have a great day and just don't feel alone with Camtasia. Start looking at other options. That's my only advice. Don't go out and buy a high-end camera or a special microphone because they say, "Oh, it works with this. It works." Google the problems I got. Buying a high-end webcam, an expensive webcam with Camtasia is not going to do you any good because Camtasia can't use it. It'll dumb it down. Um, so there you are. All right. Well, good luck. And sorry you're having problems with Camtasia. I know I'm sorry. I wish the program would work like it's supposed to. Okay, I just created that other half of that video completely in Camtasia after deleting it. Camtasia 2025 after deleting. I had Camtasia 9, Camtasia 24, and Camtasia 25. Deleted all that out of the computer, cleared everything out, saved my project templates, and to my surprise, it rendered it about, took about 1 minute rendering time for every minute video. Now, this here, same webcam, recording this in Wondershare Filmora. Probably webcam, it'll probably pop more because it should, I believe, is going to be an HDR resolution, taking advantage of my full camera color. I just got done with that video, rendered it, and 40 minutes later, I'm here doing this video so you can see the difference. I'm going to add the dynamic background in this video like I did that one, and then I'll combine them. I don't know if I'll combine them in this program or if I'll combine them both in I'll probably combine them in this program because this program can handle the HDR resolution whereas Camtasia can't. Just so if there is a difference, you'll see it and I'll see it. So this is, other than that, I only recorded for a minute or two in here just to see if it worked before I even bought it. And so here we go. I'm going to probably end this here because the other video is like 30 minutes long. I just want to see a difference. But so far, deleting that program, Camtasia is out. The recording was in sync. I didn't edit the timeline on the recording or anything. Everything you see was in Rev. I already had the background, the dynamic background done. That I like that part. That how easy that is to do in Camtasia. But for Camtasia to say there's no problem, or that you're the only one, or very few people, or this and that, no. There is definitely problems with Camtasia. And I'm thinking, I know part of I forget what type of files they were, but I know there were like lots of files in Camtasia. It was like the backup files where they periodically back up the recording that you're doing every couple of minutes. It was like that, those files there, I guess, or whatever. I know there were pretty many of them I seen. I think had like a red icon on them. Maybe it got too many of them. It wasn't clearing them out. Maybe that, and that was slowing everything down. The program, the computer, everything. I don't know. I know after clearing it out, it all got better, and that's all we can hope for. You know, I like the simplicity of Camtasia, but I don't like that it can't do the HDR video that everyone else can, or lots of other programs can. It dumbs down the webcam recording. So anyway, this color should look a little more vibrant. It should be popping, maybe even hurt your eyes some if you're watching it on a screen that's capable of 4K or whatever, whatnot. I don't know. I believe it will here, because I can see, looking at my picture here in Filmora, Wondershare Filmora, I can see it seems like more, it's a bigger screen I get, preview of myself I get, but it looks more vibrant than what was in Camtasia. So I'm thinking this here is going to be vibrant versus what was in Camtasia. That's just the more color bit, the HDR, the full 4K video now, as this camera's do. This camera can only do 30 frames per second. It's fine. I'm not doing no fast movement or anything, so 30 frames per second is fine. So I just want to make you aware of a couple different things. So if you're having problems with Camtasia so far, delete everything out. Get their text people. Say, hey, can you tell me how to delete everything out? And tell them to email it to you. That way you'll have it there, is what you're doing. And you need to say stuff. And they'd probably even walk you through it over the phone, if you want, and reinstall it. So don't be ashamed of that. Try that. I wish I would have done it sooner instead of kept fighting with the program and fighting with the program and have the audio off. How soon the audio is going to start going off again, I couldn't tell you. Maybe it may not ever do it again. I don't know. But I know right now, after deleting it, and the only thing I got on there, I deleted 9, the first version I had, then 24 when I bought it, and then 25, the current version. Deleted all that and re-downloaded the current. The only thing I notice now, when I sign in, when I open up the program, it goes to like the web, it wants to, my sign-in's not there, my name's not there, or email's not there. It takes a little bit, so it's probably checking the website for that. It's not in the program anymore like it used to be. And I bought the program. I'm going to say something to the tech about that, maybe capture the screen of it with here, but I don't have nothing to compare it to. But it just takes a moment, a little bit more, that you got to wait to sign it, for it to open up, because it's trying to do something to sign you in, whereas before I never had that problem. So you do have that moment, you got to wait more. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe meditate before you do your video, or something to think about after you press Camtasia to open it up. But here we are. I'm going to put a transition in, try and round the corners. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know this program too well at all. But I know it can do the dynamic background, and you can shrink your screen. I know that. And that's what I'm going to try and do. Everything else is the same. It's still using the RE20 microphone and not the Blue Yeti that they told me to buy, that would stop the syncing problem. And they apologized for me that didn't work. So there we go. And hopefully that might help with some of your Camtasia problems. Like I said, the company needs to stop pushing new products, start taking care of what they have a little bit better. And I don't know. So far from what I, now, Wondershare does have a called Demo Creator, I guess, that does you can do webcam and capture your screen at the same time. I think Filmora, that's the one I use when I put the 4K video in. I'll put a link to that video. That's on my other YouTube channel. I'll put a link to that video there that I recorded with my phone. Um, and you can see how just the 4K pops and the HDR makes the colors really vibrant, which is nice because that's all I usually use is 4K HDR recording on that web channel or YouTube channel, I should say. So I'm just an old guy and started walking for health because my health is failing and I need to start walking. That would help me out. Walk very well because a junk jar pulled out in front of me. Anyway, started walking a little bit. And I might only walk a little bit and have to sit down, stop for a little bit. So I'm slowly, seem to be slowly getting a little bit better at it because I get so much pain. 2, 3 minutes, 5 minutes sitting down, I can continue. And that's what that other channel is. It's just me walking, not saying a word, um, recording what's in front of me. I walk parks. I did a zoo. That was really good. I didn't zoom in on the animals. I wish I would have at the zoo. And I actually joined yearly membership at the zoo now. I just did that today. I'm planning on going back and zooming into the animals and updating that, not updating the video, but putting another video up there. Um, and the hopes of it is someday maybe I can make a little bit of money on YouTube on that channel. Um, but I'll put a link down to that video I just did in this program here for more Wondershare and edit it and everything, and you'll see how it can come out no problem at all. So there you go, and I hope this might have helped. It at least took some mental stuff off that it's not just you, or not just your computer, not just some weird setting. There is problems with Camtasia. And I'm sorry, I mean, I like Camtasia, but with the problems, having to use another program to, it sucks. I'm old. It is what it is. It's like I ordered a tire online through Walmart and could get it installed at Walmart because they had a flat tire and I had a flat tire a couple of days ago and found it online and Walmart also sold it and ordered it online and it said delayed and I have an appointment in the morning. It says delayed, but they didn't cancel my appointment out and I'm like, what do I do? I tried getting a hold of someone at Walmart. They have a chat thing. You got to chat with them. So I'm arguing with a computer AI bot, and then a guy comes. Now I'm already logged into my Walmart account for this, and then a guy comes in. Once I finally was able to tell this chat thing I need a person, I told him that I don't even know how many times. Now I'm already frustrated and pissed at this point, and guy comes in. He wants my name, my address, all this to verify. I said, I'm already logged in. What do you need that shit for? I just can't deal with this. Maybe I'm too old, but I feel sorry for the younger generation. They don't know because they're going to grow up never knowing what customer service is, never knowing that there was customer service. I remember walking in the stores, 30, 40 years ago. I was a kid and 20, 25. And Walmart was the downfall of it. When you think about it. Walmart, no customer service, cheap stuff, destroyed how many stores, mom and pop stores, where you go find someone to help you, or people will be waiting there to help you. Go to Walmart, hell, I couldn't even find anybody that spoke English in my Walmart. So Walmart's a downfall of this country, a big downfall of this country, I believe. But I'm not here to get in that. My thoughts on that stuff anyway. I'm just an old prick bastard falling apart and set my ways and just don't want to deal with these. I want to deal with a person. I want help, someone with common sense, and that's out the window anymore. So, anyway, good luck with your Camtasia, and sorry you're having problems with it. Have a good day or good night, whatever time it is, wherever you're at.